What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XL, right back at you with the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days, we're dueling with a different deck every single day. Today, everybody, we're taking a look at another fan suggestion. We're looking at Giant Ballpark, which is a deck all about spamming out normal insect monsters and beating into our opponent, as well as some other cheeky tech choices for some varied play. So, we got ourselves a nice little deck here, as suggested by Mr. Spicy Boy. And we're just going to go ahead into good old yugioh Pro and show this deck off. But real quick, I'm going to go over the cards that are in here because I know some of you like to know. So, for our monster lineup, we're running 3 each of Shiny Black Sea Squatter, Insect Knight, and Neo Bug. We have 1 Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, 1 Doomdozer, 1 Gundala the Mystery Dust Kaiju, 1 Metamorphed Insect Queen, 1 Kumungus the Sticky String Kaiju, 2 Aztekipede the Worm Warrior, 2 Resonance Insect, 2 Goki Pole, 3 Parasite Paranoid, 3 Tenny Spirit Adhara. For our spells, we're running 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Terraforming, 1 Gold Sarcophagus, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Monster Reborn, 3 Cocoon of Ultra Evolution, 3 Insect Armor with Laser Cannon, and finally, the titular Trio of Giant Ballpark. For our extra deck, we're running 2 IP Masquerena, 1 Insector Picofalena, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, a Nightmare Unicorn, Boral Sword Dragon, Boral Low Dragon, Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax, 1 Gagaga Cowboy, 1 Bogusk, 1 True King Calamitous, 1 Naturia Beast, 1 Cloud Castle, 1 Ravenous Crooked Dragon Arcathis, and 1 Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier. So, with all said and done, let's go ahead and get old yugioh Pro and show this deck off. One other thing, make sure you set your settings to 180 HD because YouTube likes to screw with my settings. So, without further ado, let's get into the duels. Alrighty, first opponent, trying to go first, can also go second, can go third for all I care. It's one of those decks that can do a whole bunch of different things. Let's go first just for the hell of it. See what we get. Alright. Did not draw a other than the fact that I have no normally, this is a good hand. Because I got my Tenny Spirit at heart. I could just summon him as a wall. But I don't want to. Let's go play Giant Ballpark. Let's play ball with Goki Ball. Alrighty, we'll set that up. And we'll end our turn. So let me explain Giant Ballpark briefly. Basically, damage calc. Either of us will take any damage. We take no damage. I can then ditch an insect. If I ditch a normie insect, I can then summon all copies of that normal insect. It has to be level 4 or lower, obviously. But it is a thing. It lets me turbo out my Shiny Black Squatter 2K Beat Stick. It lets me summon out my Insect Knight, my Neo Bug. It also lets me do things with Goki Pole, the pop stuff. So it's a nice little field spell. Obviously, it's a once per turn sort of thing. Oh, pardon me. It's a once per turn thing. But if my opponent doesn't have the stuff, he ain't gonna have a good time getting around this. So we'll see. It all depends on what my opponent do. He's thinking real hard. Opening of the Spiritual Gates. I see. It's a good thing I play the Harpy's Feather Duster plus a Kumungus. Otherwise, that would be problematic. That would be slightly problematic if I wasn't prepared for that sort of thing. Alright, so he's playing some Sacred Beastie Boys. That's okay, I suppose. Dark Summoning Beast. Alright, so he did not get Chaos Summoning Beast, so that's a good thing. No field spell, unless he has his field spell, obviously. Cerulean Skyfire. Negate any spell trap effect activated, then change Hama to defense. Alright. That's not necessarily good. Not necessarily good. Oh, he did have his field spell. I mean, like I said, I could just get rid of it, but at the same time... Well, actually, now that he has Cerulean... It all depends. All depends. If he does negate Ballpark, I can then wipe his board. If he doesn't, okay, he did not even try. He didn't even try. Go away. Go away, stinky man. I mean, he takes no damage this turn, but I don't really care, because I'm going to, like, nuke his spell traps. Go away, spell traps. Alright, so that's step 1 done. Let's go ahead and normal summon our Shiny Black Sea Squatter. Special summon Adhara, because we want to summon Adhara. get another monster on the board, so they speak. And let's see here. Yeah. I mean, I could just blow up this, but yeah, I need more monsters. I need a lot more monsters. That horror attack. That horror attack. And then we will use the Giant's Ballpark. No damage done. Ditch a dude. And we're going to ditch Neobug. Doesn't really matter. It's either him or Insect Knight, really. It doesn't matter too much. All that matters is I'm summoning all the bugs in the world. They're all coming out to the ball game, man. Getting some peanuts and some Cracker Jacks. Alright, so now that we've done all of that, let's go ahead and make ourselves an Avramax. And... oh, wait. I used the wrong... oh. I just realized I used the slightly wrong monster to do that. I mean, I can still do my thing, so it's not a big deal. But you usually like to use different materials. But it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Him negating doesn't actually stop this, does it? I don't think it does. We'll find out. Nope. Does not stop it. Wasted your effect, Veiler, you fool. Alright, we should be pretty set right now. Unless he has that trap card, which obviously he'll have that trap card somewhere in there. But the thing is... Verte Anaconda, you think. You're just gonna be like, Verte Anaconda. I mean, if you're playing that to play your fusion spell, I'm fine with that, but no. You're just one of them scrubby people who are just like, hey, I'm gonna summon out Dragoon. I mean, normally that would be a problem, but he can't get rid of Avramax too easily. Not even with Dragoon. Yeah, you sit there and you think what you did, young man. You sit there and you think what you did when you take damage. And let me think about this. Do I want to bait that? You know what? Let's see what he does to this. He can negate this. Let's see if he's dumb enough to do it. I shouldn't say it like that, but, you know, if he negates this, he's pretty silly for doing so. I gotta say, that's the truth. Alright. And... yeah. Chain. Chain Avramax. Make him think that this will work. Okay, all's good. So let's go ahead and dump. Doesn't really matter who. Well, actually, kind of does. Let's see. Sent from the field. Let's ditch Gokapole. Gokapole go off. Add me another bug. And I'm going to get myself Aztekipede. I think I figured out how to get rid of Dragoon. So basically how we're going to get rid of Dragoon is I need another monster on the board. If I get another monster on the board, I can make Baguska. And Baguska can get rid of Dragoon. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. What is this? Oh, it's Doomdozer. Doomdozer's nice too, but I need a smaller monster. I need a slightly smaller one. So I'm just going to have my turn one more time. We'll end our turn one more time. If I don't draw anything next turn, I might just go for it. We'll see. So let's go ahead. We'll banish Pickaflin. That doesn't really matter. Summon Aztekipede. Summon forth Shine Black. He's a Power Ranger. Actually, is he a Power Ranger or is he a Common Rider? One or the other. Let's summon Baguska. Go to defense mode, Mr. Dragoon. You are so screwed now. I'm a Link. I don't go into defense mode. Yeah. Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked. And my opponent surrenders. Alright. That's what happens when you rely on Dragoon too much. That's what happens when you rely on him just a little too much. Alright, so there's our first duel. You get the idea. Giant Ballpark, swarming out bugs, making things, wrecking your opponent's day. So let's go ahead for duel number 2 and see if we can keep it up. Alright, our secondary opponent. And let's just go first. Let's see what happens. Alright. Not a... oh, I can make a Baguska. It's not usually something I like to do again, but that's what you do. We'll make a Baguska. Where's my resonance? But there he is. Yeah, that's the thing with this deck. You know, I like to just go for all... I just like to go all in. Hit him with the giant ballpark, man. It's a really fun combo. But sometimes you don't draw... That's why you always have to have a plan B. Sometimes even a plan C. Like with this dude. Like Shiny Black. He's kind of our plan C. Just summon a 2000 beat stick. Oof. My opponent's just like, no. Alright. I mean, I still got a Gokipole. He might have stopped one Gokipole. Let's see if he can stop the second Gokipole. Because this thing works regardless of how it's sent to the graveyard. It doesn't matter if it's discarded, milled, dark magical circle, though. That gets around to the whole graveyard shenanigans. I was kind of hoping to... hit the graveyard, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so now he's just doing Dark Magician stuff. I mean, so far he doesn't have any Dark Magicians, so that's a good thing. I'm surprised he didn't play this first and then play this, because then he could have just straight up added whatever he wanted. And there's the good old Dark Magician, being all Dark Magician-y as he is. Alright. Another Soul Servant. Didn't you literally just put a card on top? I guess he just wants this in the grave, but that seems like a waste. Like, why? You switched for a card that isn't even the Dark Magician. I don't understand. I don't understand why he did that. It's kind of weird. Alright, let me think about this. If only I had a Gokipole in the grave, I could do things. Unfortunately, my opponent made it so I can't do those things that I want to do. So, let's go ahead and summon... Let's just hit this guy. Let's just hit him really hard. And if he plays him some Eternal Soul, I can always blow it up with Nightmare Phoenix. So that's a thing. That is a thing I can do. So we'll see. So let's do 3,000 clean damage. That ought to be enough to spook him. There you go. So we'll do 3,000 damage. Like I could make Nightmare Phoenix, but doing that blind, not a great idea. So I'll end our turn for now. End our turn and see what happens. Okay, that was the Eternal Soul. I was thinking which one it would be. I kind of was thinking it was this one. It could still be both. It could be both. Alright, so there's Dark Magician. That's going to be banishing my Gokipole, sadly. Oh? Why would you banish Squatter? That seems kind of like a waste. Banish 2 spells. Add spell trap that lists the Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl. So Secrets of Dark Magic? I'm gonna guess it's the Secrets of Dark... No? What is that? Bond between teacher and student. Oh. Oh, I know what that does. That's... Well, I could technically interrupt that, so I'm not too worried. Okay. And then he can set Dark Burning Magic. Alright. That's fine, though. I mean, he just set this, so we can't play it. So what's going to happen is Gokipole goes to the grave. I can search out Neobug. Special summon that Neobug in defense mode. Pop a monster on the board, getting rid of Dark Magician Girl. So now he can't play Dark Burning Magic. Haha. Bet you thought you were a clever little snowflake, didn't you? Not quite, young man, not quite. Not quite enough to stop the likes of me. You'll need just a little bit more than that. Alrighty, so now I've got Resonance Bug back. And... yeah, this ought to work. Let's banish Gokipole, summon Aztekipede. And then we're going to summon our Resonance Bug. Yeah, that's right. I got 2 bugs. What say you to that, young man? You don't have a Dark Magician in the grave, right? No, he does not. Okay, I was about to say. Nightmare Phoenix. Here we go. So Nightmare Phoenix goes off. Ditching. I'm sorry, my brother. I need other things. Resonance Bug. Add me a bug. Resonance Bug, when he hits the grave, just adds a big bug to your hand. Oh. Well, so much for me adding Doomdozer. You know, all I wanted for Christmas was to get a Doomdozer, you know. I don't think I was asking too much. Okay, well, regardless of that, he's going to lose the Dark Magician. And I can't do anything else but do battle damage. But I should be good in theory. I mean, all he has is a spell he can't play, and whatever this is. Granted, he does have the Soul Servant, so he can draw a couple... Oh, no, he banished them. He banished them. Oh, goodness gracious. He banished his Soul Servants. Fool. Foolish fool. You tried this, and that's cool. I really like that, but you played it too soon. Too soon. You did not... You should have kept one Soul Servant, my dude. Well, regardless, that's duel number 2. I do have a replay saved, so that'll be for later. But let's go for one more duel today. I really want to just get off Giant Ballpark one more time. Alrighty, third and final opponent of the evening. Let's just go all out, see what we get here. Let's see here. Well, I got Giant Ballpark. That's all that really matters in the end. So let's go ahead. We'll play Foolish Burial. Send Gokipole. We might have to start ourselves with a Baguska here. Kinda neat. Sometimes, you know. I'm not the sort of person who likes to stand on Baguska for too long. But every once in a while, man, that's just what you kind of have to do, you know what I mean? On occasion. So, we'll not destroy anything. I'm gonna leave Resonance Insect in my hand, actually. I mean, I know I have 2, but I'd rather keep them both. I'm just gonna keep them both. Baguska, you sit there. Ballpark, you sit there. And that's just gonna have to be where she wrote. Like I said, sometimes you go for... Mostly, the most thing for going first is, you know, that Shurya Beast. Which, you know, that's what Adhara's in here for. But you don't always use that. What? Oh. That could be bad. Ostinato. Melodious Divas. I mean, granted, it's just Huberta, but the fact is that he's losing that. And then he gets to bring back... Yeah, Anna. Why did it look like that said... I thought that said Anna for a second. Alright. Oh, wait, no. He screwed up. He summoned the wrong thing. Good. Good indeed. Alright, so I need to ditch my other Gokipole in this situation. And this is where that Resonance Insect is going to come in handy. So what we're going to do here... Put Baguska... yes, I have to hit this guy, and I have to hit him now. Okay, Resonance Insect. Battle phase. Resonance Insect will attack Aria. I swear the R and the I just connect there for some reason. Alright, so Giant Ballpark. We're going to ditch Gokipole. And then Gokipole goes off. Searches Neobug. Summons Neobug. And this is non-targeted destruction, so I just get rid of that. There goes his protection wall. That's good. That's the thing about Melodious Divas. They may not do a whole lot, but they have a solid defense. The thing is, my opponent didn't summon... Well, pretty sure... He should have used the one that protects him from card effects. Then he would have been nice and dandy, but he didn't do that. Yeah, let's make Masquerena. Make Masquerena. Resonance Insect will go off and search me my... Well, actually, let's search a Kaiju just in case we need it. We'll let our opponent know we have a Kaiju in hand. And we should, in theory, be good here. You know, I've got Masquerena. I can go to Nightmare Unicorn. That'll allow me to get around whatever this guy does. Because even if he summons the big bad, that doesn't have targeted protection unless I'm mistaken. Unless I'm mistaken, it's not how that works. So, yeah, Melodious Divas. They got like one link. I mean, Ostinato was probably the best support they got, just being able to, you know, summon the fusion, and then the fusion dies, you bring back the materials, set up your defensive wall. That's probably the best thing they got, but they didn't really get much in terms of like legacy support. I mean, they do have a link, but that's about it. Can't be struck by blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so basically, that's exactly what I figured it would do. Alright, what is this? Doremi Chord Elegance. Doremi Chord Pendulum Monster from deck in the Pendulum Zone. I am interrupting this as soon as possible because I have no idea what Doremi Chord do. Go for Nightmare Unicorn. What does this do? Add Doremi Chord Pendulum Monster. Okay, so he's going to put that there. Add 2 cards. Let's see. Add Doremi Chord from hand to the extra deck. Place 2 Doremi Chords. Okay. And I'm ditching Shiny Black. Go back. Back with ye. I don't trust you. Alrighty, so Do-Re-Mi Chord. I know this archetype, but I, for the life of me, can never remember what they do. All I know is that they're a bunch of ladies in skirts, and they are pendulums. That's it. It's like, they're like Trick Stars, but pendulum form. Oh man, can you imagine if Trick Stars had pendulums? That would be horrific. Let's see. During your main phase, tribute Doremi Chord Pendulum Monster. If you do, summon a Doremi Chord Pendulum Monster from the deck. Pendulum scale is 2 higher or lower than the tributed monster, except for this monster. Okay. Presumably he has other Do-Re-Mi chords. Or those. Get some water. Ugh. Okay, what is this? Yeah, this is the one I was surprised. I guess he had. This must have been in his opening hand. It's the only explanation for why he didn't use that for the fusion. Yeah, because it's basically making it so I cannot destroy him with card effects. Let's see, target a Melodious in the grave. Add to hand. Fusion, summon a Melodious fusion using the monsters to control his materials. Oh yeah, he can summon anything except itself. And then he summons this thing. What does this do? Oh no. Oh no. He negated my Ballpark. That's bad. Oh man, he negated my Ballpark. Dang, can I still ditch things to the grave? Nope. Nope indeed. Alright, folks. That's game. I'm slightly embarrassed. I just got beat down by Melodious Divas. I need to go hide under a rock. Alright. Well, unfortunately, I'm a little low on time today, folks. I really want to show off more of this deck. I do, but I got a replay saved up. I'll show you that off. I'm fighting Shaddolls. But for now, let's go for that replay. Go for the end screen. Everybody, Giant Ballpark went 2 out of 3. I really wish I had more time to play this deck, but honestly, you should try it yourself. It's very simple, very easy to understand sort of deck. The extra deck isn't as important. It's just options for you. You know, you'll go for your links more often, but you can do these synchro plays when you get the right sort of hand. So, I'm just going to say thank you all for watching. Your boy Memphis signing out. And what's tomorrow's deck? The Wing Karibo deck. I gotta get that one started. Okay. So, see you guys later. Boy Memphis signing out. See you next time.